So my husband is going out of town this weekend, and we've been rethinking our food and watering system because I sure don't want to be lifting 50-pound feed bags to replace the other ones if I don't have to. So he bought a pair of 32-gallon trash cans and set them up with the little cluckers watering cups and DIY chicken feeder ports. Now, we already had a good system that would last us about a week, but this being a busy time of year got us to thinking maybe we could change things up a bit. These cans should stretch our refill time to at most once a month. They're only about half full, and that's about a month's worth of feed. So installing the Little Cluckers watering cups is as easy as drilling your holes a few inches above the bottom, cleaning up the plastic from the holes, and installing the washer on the cup side of the waterer. You may have seen us use these on our smaller bucket feeders in a previous video, so if a big trash can system is not what you're looking for, you can find that here too. The cups push in from the outside, and the wing nuts hold them securely from the inside. Make sure they're level and the springs work, then just start filling them with water. Once the water gets about 3/4 full in the cup, it becomes heavy enough to close the valve so they don't spill. Now, we're going to look at our feeder ports. The hole saw comes with the kit. Again, be sure to clean the plastic up, but slide the main part from the inside and screw the collar on from the outside. Make sure the hole is facing the bottom, and repeat. Easy peasy. When you drop the feed in, it allows space for the chickens to get their heads in and eat without dragging food out and wasting it. The gravity feed says there'll be food in the port as long as there's food in the can. The shape of the ports keeps rain from getting the feed wet as well. Now, we don't want to set these directly on the ground because we don't want our chickens to have to crane their necks so low to get their food or their water. We want it at a more comfortable height for them, and chickens are wonderful scratchers, so they're always throwing dirt into their water if they're too low. So my husband will cut an old pallet in half, which should be the right height as well as enough space for both cans to sit side by side on the pallet. Ta-da! As we removed our old watering system, we noticed that underneath was some clover and grass that had grown where the watering system had been sitting. Ooh, these babies thought we had given them the moon, and they went to town on that. Now, we didn't realize the water hose we have back here at the time, since it's winter and we haven't really used it as much. It wouldn't quite reach the coop, so we used our 5-gallon bucket to fill the big can. Each bucket represents about a week's worth of water for this time of year, and the can's about half full, so that should last us about a month.
So that's about half full, but it gives me a month's worth of water at this time of year, less during the summertime.
Cool fact, did you know that if you're facing the front of a feed sack and open it from the right-hand side, it will unzip every time? Very satisfying. He's pouring in about 125 pounds of feed here. Oh, and here's Rusty. She doesn't let us hold her very often, but she was willing to today. She's so pretty. Rostifer, on the other hand, wasn't too keen on this. Rusty's one of his favorite girls, so he's giving the husband the side eye right now, just making sure everything's on the up and up. As I mentioned just now, he's pouring in about 125 pounds of feed. And with the green grass starting to sprout, this should last us a pretty good while. Oh, Blanche, she can't let us do a video without making an appearance too, of course. She is the diva around here, so we cater to that.
Don't mind being held either.
Ross, too.
He's a good boy. Yes, he is.
Along with Shonda and Gladys. They're not too camera shy today.